Is Lord Thaddeus Cray, and today we're going to be talking about a movie called Exists. That's right. I'm going back to the original cryptid formula, baby. We're talking about Bigfoot. Exists. What is not to love about this movie? I'm not going to put too much out there because I'm not a fan of spoiling things for folks who have not seen this movie. I'm going to tell you right now. Never ever underestimate the power of some angry Sasquatch. Especially one that has damn good reason to grieve and be angry. What does this have? Well, it has the usual hodgepodge of siblings who decide, hey, let's go ahead and go somewhere that we have no business going and take our buddies with us. Yeah, it turns out real great, let me tell you. Especially when you ain't looking when you're going down the road. That's not a good thing, my friend. It's not a good thing at all. Especially when the wrong thing is run over. That's as far as spoiler territory as I'm going to go. Now, the Bigfoot. I'm pretty sure that's what you guys are wanting to know about. Well, I'll tell you right now. Eduardo Sanchez is the one who directed this, but I didn't mention that already. This is the dude that had a part to play in the Blair Witch Project, the original movie. Which was actually, believe me, I've seen better, but that movie itself is very decent. Leave it at that. You can agree or not. That's up to you. We all have our own path, but I'll tell you right now, this movie Exists is definitely the same found footage recipe and all that. And you're thinking maybe this is a low budget type of thing. Actually, it isn't. It isn't at all, really. It is, the Bigfoot or the Sasquatch is very, very, very detailed and is believable. The only movie I've seen that even could compare to a believable Bigfoot would be Primal Rage, and that's more of a googly. But I'll go back to that movie at a much later time. Moving on. The emotion that is captured in the Sasquatch and its reason for being so angry and filled with hate and rage and grief, you can feel it. And when during the end of the movie, you really understand why. This thing is unstoppable, intelligent. It has people being killed in pretty scary ways, especially when you piss off a giant wood booger. Yeah, it tears you into little bitty chunks of quivering meat, you would think. Not necessarily. The way the people die is definitely frightening, but I'm not going to say it's too gory. This thing is smart, however. It's not a... I'm trying to say is, this movie does have certain gruesome elements, but it's not a gore fest. This creature is smart. It uses its strength and its intelligence and knowledge of the surrounding environments to its advantage. These hapless fools, they do not stand a chance. And yeah, at first you kind of feel for him, but in the end, right near the end of the movie, you understand why this Bigfoot is doing what it is doing, and let me tell you, I don't blame it one freaking bit. Not one bit. This is a very well played out movie. Again, I would recommend that you really sit down and watch it a couple of times, because it may take a couple of times for you to really understand the movie. It is just that type of movie. I'll tell you right now, the acting cast, believe me, the acting is not Oscar material, but it's actually pretty good, and it's pretty convincing in many ways. Believe me, if you want to get a chance to watch a Bigfoot movie that is actually not hokey, it's far from flawless, but that is not stupid, like some of these movies I love to review. This one right here, my friend, is the movie to watch. I'm telling you, man, if you really want a good chance to watch a good movie, watch Exists. That is directed by Eduardo Sanchez. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. You guys also know what I do. I'm the producer for 3 different shows. The Dogman Cam show hosted by John Bell. He currently is always looking out for people who have had cryptid experiences or encounters. Sometimes even a little bit different. But for the most part, that is his preferable niche. And let me tell you, he's good at what he does. And he'll make sure you get your story heard. You get the chance to tell it in front of a live audience, and people who would definitely respect and are interested in hearing what you have to say. The point is, it gets understanding further out there, as well as maybe just getting the truth further known. Hopefully it will be revealed in our lifetimes, but you know how things are with that. The second one is The Vault of Nightmares. He is fairly new on the scene, at least after taking a hiatus. Vault, though, he covers a little bit of everything, whether it be everything from aliens to psychics to cryptids. And believe me, he knows a little bit of everything on these subjects. Leave it at this. He has a very interesting and fascinating background. He hosts the Vault of Nightmares. I am produced for him as well. I'm going to bring up lastly Sean Graham. He is the one that hosts Chasing the Truth. Man is a very amazing fellow, and he has an open mind. His own experiences in life have opened him up to many affairs when it comes to understanding. He pretty much covers the paranormal, for the most part. Maybe supernatural, UFOs, whatever it is, psychic phenomena. Even a cryptid here and there sometimes. If you want to be on his show again, look me up. You'll have the chance to tell your story in front of a fairly open-minded and large audience. My email is wesvic@dogmancams.com. And believe me, I'll be glad to get with you. You guys be blessed and be safe.